Huh? We're rolling?
What?
Oh. Okay, so you're 12.
I need to focus.
I'm what?
You're episode 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm what?
Yeah, you're episode 12.
Okay.
Dude, look into the lens real quick.
Subscribe to my channel so I could quit my day job.
Okay.
Big shout out to Isaiah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Welcome back to episode 12 of episode 22. Link in bio. Sorry. Long day. Podcast. And today we have Isaiah here for a special guest. Big shout out. How you been, man? How are you?
What's up, guys? Hi, I've been good. How about
Good,
you?
Good. Before we get started, go ahead and grab that board. Snap it at this camera and feel free to name the title. Yeah. Look at over there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go. Snap.
Snap.
And name the title.
My mind just went blank. I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to name the title.
Yeah, I know. It's a fun fact.
It's part
Oh.
of it. It's part of the raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I do that again?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Big Hawaiian podcast.
Oh. Yo, you bringing food or what?
No. I didn't know that was a requirement. I'm sorry.
I did. No, you were aware.
Oh,
You were aware. I told you before you come, bring some food. Yeah,
I apologize.
I do not accept that. Anyways.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, it's cool. So tell me a little about Hawaii.
Well, obviously, being born and raised in Hawaii,
Uh-huh.
it's the 50th state, home of 8 islands. Fun fact, many Hawaiians move here. They call this the 9th island.
Really?
Yeah. And so, a lot of people had this connotation of Hawaii, obviously for a good reason, paradise, heaven on earth, crystal clear waters, and that's all true.
But
But like anywhere else in the world, there's a hidden part of Hawaii.
oh shit.
A part where most people don't see.
Uh-huh.
Or think of it like when you have a big event in town and they push people more towards in, and they keep everything that they want to show on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like the strip.
Yes, kind of like the strip. And don't get me wrong, Hawaii's beautiful. It's great. Very expensive.
I bet.
But there's this connotation of Hawaii. Like I said, it's a beautiful paradise. But Hawaii is a lot of people who venture out of Waikiki and Honolulu. You'll see the real Hawaii, where most people who are local people of either Native Hawaiian or Polynesian descent, they're struggling.
Really?
They're being pushed out of paradise. Like I brought up earlier, that a lot of people move here or somewhere like California because they're getting pushed out of Hawaii, because a lot of people who are not from Hawaii come in, buy the property, raise the taxes, and just, like I said, push the local people out of Hawaii.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a sad truth, but it's a truth we kind of have to live with.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's not saying that I Vegas is my second home. I love it here.
Yeah, especially the traffic. I just love the traffic as well. It's my favorite part, especially going off work.
Right?
Going on the 215 and just like stuck.
Wow.
But besides that, how's like the waves over there, the food and everything in Hawaii?
The food. So speaking of the food, there's 2 different types of food in Hawaii. There's the authentic Hawaiian food.
Okay.
Such things that you can look it up, like lau, poi, lomi salmon, and all that kind of stuff. But then there's the more well-known food here in the mainland, which is more of a Hawaiian fusion food. Places like L&L's, which is a fusion of Hawaiian and Chinese cuisine, or like a fusion of Korean and Hawaiian cuisine. Things like the barbecue chicken and all. The kalbi. The kalbi is actually Korean.
Jeez, that sounds so good right now, man. I'm
I
not
know.
gonna lie.
It is.
I wish you brought some food.
I'm sorry.
You're not though.
I am. But I kind of had some on the way here
Wow.
before I came here. I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to bring food.
He's a liar. Before we got here, hey bro, bring some food so we eat this shit on the show. But it's cool, I get it. But what is your top favorite food? Top 5?
Like cuisine wise?
Yeah, cuisine.
I love Japanese food. That's
Okay.
my all-time favorite. and then Hawaiian food. And believe it or not, Filipino would be my third. And then, I'm sorry, did you say top 5?
Yeah, I think you said 4.
Yeah, so 3 Filipino, 4 Korean food.
Ooh.
Love Korean food.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
The day we went out, man, you could cook, bro.
Okay, thanks.
You could cook.
And then 5th would be I just love like Tex-Mex food.
Tex what?
Tex-Mex.
What's that?
Like a fusion of Mexican and Texas cuisine. You get what
Here?
I'm trying to say?
I never had
Tex-Mex? Yeah, Southwestern
okay.
food. Yeah.
Okay, you could have just said that.
Well, everyone just called it Tex-Mex.
I never heard that before.
Really?
That's fun fact.
Oh yeah, fun
That's
fact.
cool. Fun fact. I like that. Sounds delicious.
You're
I'm just
learning
hungry,
every
bro.
day.
I do. I learn a lot. I learn a lot. Anyways, so you definitely like the good culture. It's really hectic, hardcore struggle out there in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting pushed out because people are moving over there, buying property, and raising the taxes.
That's part of the main
thing?
the main picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're also part of the what's it called? The community of LGBTQ. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, if I say that wrong, I'm super sorry. Super sorry.
But no, you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that?
I believe, well, everyone has their own experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my experience is kind of unique.
Okay.
To the sense where I kind of fall towards the middle when it comes to this connotation of being a part of the community, or actually, good example, being part of the community, but also being part of something like faith
Mm-hmm.
or a religious community. Because for a long time, my experience, many others can have their own experience or do have their own experience. I was raised in a Christian household. And so with that being knowing the stereotypical responses of, Christians and the LGBT community, I just want to,
Like a tough battle in between.
yeah, it tore me on the inside.
Okay.
Because I love the faith I was raised in,
Okay.
but I also want to be true to who I am. So
So
with
the faith was kind of holding you back a little bit.
yeah, in a sense, but I found my way to find peace with that, and kind of like a yin yang situation, and balance, in a sense where, just like how you don't want to group people, a certain people into one bad stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
I think I try to tell people that message on both sides of the aisle. For example, with me, being raised a Christian and also being part of the LGBTQ community, I have had some friends, without naming names, I've had some friends on, in the community who were like, oh, how could you be
Doing
a
this
Christian?
and that.
Yeah,
and doing,
this and that. And
then damn.
you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So the best example I can use is the concept of hope,
Okay.
where I don't care, for me personally, I do not care, and this can go not just with this situation, but in every situation in life, where I don't care if you're part of the LGBTQ community or part of any religious community or non-religious community. The concept of hope, if that gets you through the day and gets you on to push forward
Mm-hmm.
and onto a better life, it doesn't matter what people think of you. Because as long as you keep that mindset in your head and in your heart, in my honest belief, I think that will help people get through. At least it does for me. So, it was a hard struggle growing up, being like that.
How was it when you were growing up?
Growing up, it was I had to be secretive at first.
Oh,
You
how
know,
long?
I did the stereotypical boy or guy things.
Whoa.
I played football. I wrestled. I played.
You wrestle?
Yeah, I played a lot of sports. I even though this is a little stereotypical, but I dressed like a heterosexual guy.
Did I dress okay?
Yeah, you dress fine.
Thank you. I dressed myself today.
Oh, your wife didn't dress you?
No, not today. She was at work.
Good job today.
Yeah, thank you.
But I for a lot of time I did that to mask my image of who I am.
Uh-huh.
And so it was a struggle. When I finally, the first people I came out to was my grandparents, because for the big portion of early of my life, they raised me. And so they raised in a Christian household. So in my mind, seeing other people's stories, coming out stories, and seeing it go a terrible way,
You just kept it quiet to yourself.
I got scared, because I don't want to lose my family.
Uh-uh.
And so that was a big reason why I kept quiet for all these years, until I was about 14. And then when I finally came out to my grandparents, it wasn't even on face to face, it was on FaceTime.
Whoa.
So my heart was like
Pounding.
really pounding, and it was
Did you before you like letting them know, you think they were gonna like leave you, stop talking to you, like gonna go like
that was
very
my biggest fear.
Argumental and stuff.
Yeah, and that was my biggest fear, because even till this day, and I'm 26 now, this was like 12, 13 years ago, and even till this day, I cannot imagine life without my grandparents. But when I came out to them, two things happened. They were dead silent.
Okay.
So that made me even more scared.
What a rush.
But then my grandparents finally broke that silence and said, "Oh, that's it?
Congrats."
Yeah, congrats." I was like, "What?" And my grandma literally, she was like, "Oh, honey, we knew. We were just waiting for you." And she goes, and I was confused. I said, I asked,
"What do you mean you knew?"
Yeah, what do you mean you knew? And I thought I was doing well to hide it.
Obviously not.
But my grandfather said, making us buy all these K-pop boy group stuffs kind of gave us a connotation or a hint into, that situation. But it was when I finally came out to them, this is where my perception that I just stated of hope came from my grandparents, more particularly my grandmother, because being part of the community, my grandmother actually has 2 gay brothers. Nice. And I don't know why I totally forgot about it, but she told me that it doesn't matter that who I love, because we have to remember as Christians that if you follow that faith, the teachings of Jesus always tells you to love everyone just as much as you love yourself. I'm obviously jittering the words a little bit, but
no. Hey, I don't read the Bible, so I don't know.
No, I know.
It sounds accurate. Cool.
But that really opened up my mindset into seeing that whole point of, because I used to think, Christians my grandparents are going to see me as an abomination.
Right,
and
they start looking at you different and start treating you different.
But then when my grandmother made that explanation to me and told me and brought my culture back into it, saying, in our Hawaiian culture that, practices like this, or people a part of the LGBTQ community was highly, sought out.
Uh-huh.
Because, and when she brought that up to me, that opened up my mind, like, no, life is not black and white. There's a lot of gray. So that point was the starting point of me becoming that mindset that I explained earlier, but also me becoming more open,
more confident, being, hey, look, this is me, accept it or not.
Exactly.
That's good, man. That's pretty cool. And then how did your parents react to that?
Oh, they were the same.
Yeah.
They were the same. My dad was shocked, but he accepted me. My mom, she was like my grandparents. She knew. So it was like, it was just, my dad was the funny one. He was like, "What? Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, Dad."
Positive.
He's like, "Oh, okay. I still love you." But see, just those 3 words alone, I still love you. Sorry,
That's
4 words.
That's 4 words.
Sorry, 4 words hit me the hardest.
Did it?
In the heart, yeah. Because I had so many friends growing up
who never had that opportunity, and their parents was like, "Yo, skedaddle."
Total opposite experience of what I experienced. That's why every day I'm grateful for my family, for truly being there for me.
Just appreciate you.
Yeah, exactly. From everyone, from my grandparents to my parents to my cousins to my, you met my sister.
Yeah.
To her, just I couldn't ask for a better family.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not everyone can experience what you have.
No.
And it sucks for that, because that doesn't matter if you're straight or gay or whatever it is. It's who you are. Appreciate it, because at the end of the day, I still got to talk to you.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I still got to go to work.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, no matter if it's just if it's your sexual orientation or anything in life, if you judge somebody or you dislike someone off of one thing you know about them, I don't think you should live life that way.
That's unhealthy.
No, yeah, oh yeah,
Super,
exactly.
super
It is
unhealthy.
unhealthy.
You mentioned earlier about K-pop. You know what's crazy about that?
Oh yeah,
You got me into that shit.
I did.
Favorite band is the I think the Stray Boys. The Stray.
Oh yeah. Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Yeah.
Love their fucking visuals. They go
I had
so
a feeling you would like K-pop for the visuals.
The visuals are nice. They go super heavy. I
Yeah.
can never compete to that because they have a team.
Oh yeah, man. I first got into K-pop. I think I was a sophomore in high school.
No way.
Yeah, this group called Shiny. And I total accident just ran into them by YouTube, and my cousins who were into K-pop before me suggested it, and I just watched it one day, and all of a sudden just, oh my god, what the hell?
Really?
Yeah. And so to this day, 14 something years later, still love K-pop.
Didn't you recently went to like a BTS concert?
Yep.
Ooh,
Small
tell
boys.
me. How'd it go?
I've seen them twice actually.
Twice.
They're coming to Vegas.
Okay.
They're gonna perform at Legion Stadium. Unfortunately, I didn't get tickets.
Well, why not?
Because there was a pre-sale before the pre-sale.
Damn, you can do that.
For like they have this like global fan membership that they get exclusive access before ticket, and they sold out all 4 nights at Allegiant Stadium. Sold out in like a couple hours.
Damn,
I was crying.
I would be too.
I was crying.
That's
But
so sad.
But you know what? I was like, you know what? I've seen them twice already. And the first time was in 2019. My cousins and we went to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena.
Ooh.
And, the first time I've, been a fan of BTS before they became this huge international sensation. So first time seeing them, it was amazing. And being surrounded by people who share that love and experience for, not just BTS, but K-pop in general. It was a great experience.
It was heavy.
Oh, yeah. And then the second time was actually this past December. My sister and I went to LA. We went to go see them again. Oh, my sister's first time, actually. My second. At SoFi Stadium, that the LA Rams and LA Chargers new stadium. And let me tell you, that stadium is huge.
We had a great time.
Oh,
how was it like? Like you guys like?
It was better than my first time.
No shit.
Yeah. Usually the sequel is not as good as the original.
Right.
Not in this case.
But it was just fantastic. How close were you from the stage of them?
Well, I was a little high up.
But
of course they had the big screen where you can see them and they have these I think I showed you the video, these the glow sticks.
Yeah.
That each fan has. They're called army bombs. And what you do when you buy one, you sync it to your, they have this app, you sync it to the phone, and then the lights change according to the lights on the stages. So like these lights around us, they'll change.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it looks like a rainbow of
magical, everyone with the hands up, just vibing with the music.
K-pop magic.
Wow.
And so, but yeah, like I remember introducing you to K-pop and you fell in love with the visuals.
I did. I watched that video probably like 20 times. I don't know what they were saying, but like, it was so much.
But that's the thing. That's the beauty of music. You don't have to understand what they're saying.
That was really great.
I said, I mean, you've heard me listen to music. I go from country to rap to K-pop to Latin.
This guy's into the other day, ukulele.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. I was bored.
I don't know how the conversation came up, but we were talking, chilling, something about music. I don't know how it came up, but all of a sudden it goes to YouTube, starts popping that ukulele old school music.
Yeah, German yodeling.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and then I was just sitting there, just like jamming out to the German. I was like, holy crap, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was practicing myself. Remember? I don't know what my taste in music is just
Very interesting. It's
very
everywhere. I like that.
But no, yeah, K-pop is, I would say, my foundation music.
Yeah. Ooh, 5. Your top 5.
Oh, of all time?
Yep.
Oh, I think some K-pop fans are gonna get mad at me about this.
That's fine. It'll be okay.
Well, I gotta, in no particular order. Well,
No.
actually, no, in particular order.
Ooh.
Number 5, I would have to go with this girl group called G-Friend.
G-Friend.
Number 4, I would have to say this other girl group called Red Velvet.
I think you told me about that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think we discussed about it.
Is it part of the Goth Twins or something? No. Damn.
Number 3, another girl group called Twice. They're my favorite girl group.
Okay.
And number 2, the group that got me into K-pop, Shiny.
Okay.
And then number 1, of course, BTS.
Damn. So you got 4 groups, 3 female group bands and 2 males.
Yeah.
If you could go to one of them right now, which one would it be?
Front
row seats, backstage passes. Which group would it be?
Oh, BTS.
For sure?
Easily.
All time?
Front row seats and getting to meet
Yeah.
them? Oh, BTS, easily. That's my boys.
Yeah. Love it. I love it. That's really good. Yeah, no, you definitely got me into that. And I really enjoy listening to the music and the visuals. And definitely going to Google those ones you just mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like I should definitely want to expand my music genre.
Yeah, the music videos compared to, like, I'm not saying the other music videos are
Yeah, I know mine are
good.
trash. I get it.
No, what?
I get it. I'm horrible.
I'm not gonna even entertain that. Anyways, but K-pop music videos, like, even you can admit the visuals really and the production is second to none.
You can't beat it.
It's amazing.
I haven't seen a.
Oh, fun fact.
Ooh.
BTS doesn't in some music videos you see car explosions and all that. None of that's green screen.
That's real?
Yeah, that's real.
No way.
That's real.
Damn, they got money.
Oh,
wow.
All 7 of them? Yeah, hell yeah.
I thought
they got
5.
money.
Those 5 groups.
No, there's 7.
7.
There's 7.
Whoa.
And K-pop groups break the norm with regular number boy band groups that we know of.
Huh.
Because usually you think about, what, 3 to 5?
Give or take, yeah. Are K-pop and boy bands the same thing?
No.
Totally different? Why?
Because, well, just in the terminology alone, boy bands and K-pop also has girl groups. But there's also unisex groups.
What the fuck?
Groups that have both men and women in one group. It just depends on the label that they work
but it's
for.
still a group, though.
Yeah, in that sense. But like I said, boy bands are just boy bands. K-pop, you have boy bands, girl bands, and unisex bands.
It's because it's a boy band.
Yeah.
K-pop. Duh.
But in the practice, yes. In the terminology, no. But in the practice, yes.
Okay.
But where they start to differ is like what we talked about earlier is the numbers. Regular boy band groups 3 to 5 that we know from like the 80s, 90s, and some even now. K-pop, I don't know the name of the group, and if it's a boy or girl group, but I know for sure there are some that like BTS have 7 members. Some have even like 10 plus.
No way.
10 plus, I believe. I'm having a brain fart of the name, but yeah, there are some groups.
Same with that link. I never seen that before.
Yeah.
And then
this group called 17.
17.
Yeah, they're I don't know how many members. I don't think it's 17. I think it's like 11 or something.
But the band's called 17?
Yeah.
Just 17 again? 1738, 17 Pro Max?
Not 1738. Just type in K-pop 17.
K-pop 17.
And how many members?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, bro.
Yeah, 13 members.
For a band?
For a group,
How
yeah.
How long is that video? 3 minutes, bro. It's like 2 seconds a person.
Well, that's the thing. in
Jeez, how
that's that's the thing. In groups like American boy band groups, everyone's a singer, right?
Uh-huh.
Everyone choreographs, everyone dances. Almost the same like in K-pop groups, but when you have a big number like that, or like BTS for example, like seven, the K-pop labels that they work for actually split them up in a sense where, like BTS, there is three, there is four singers
Mm-hmm.
and three rappers.
I know, but that's 3 minutes song, bro. That's 13 heads in a 33-minute video singing and you're just, like singing 2 words, la di da di, chicka chicka, and then I mean, hey, it's possible.
You
It's
just
possible.
got.
You just let it go.
All I'm gonna say is watch the music videos.
Yeah, I will.
And let the magic take you away.
Why are you making fun of me over there? I'm shocked. It's like that's a lot of heads.
That is.
Damn.
But like I said, all I'm gonna say is watch the music
I
video
will.
and let the magic take you away.
I will. I will follow.
You know what?
away.
I think you'll like this group called Blackpink.
Blackpink. I think you told me about that. That's
Yeah, I think you seem like someone who'd be a fan of Blackpink.
I like black and I do like pink.
There you go. You're already 1 foot in the door. But I'm warning you.
Yeah, you showed me this one.
But I'm warning you, once you get into K-pop, there's no turning back.
No, I'm already hooked on it, man. I'm gonna start learning the language. I'm gonna start going there just so I could promote my business out there.
To Korea?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's any
yeah.
boy bands out here? Do you know of?
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me neither. You also told me a little earlier today that you do Hawaii, like hula hula.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
tell me more
Hula?
about that? Yeah.
Yeah, so hula is an ancient form of dancing,
Uh-huh.
obviously native to Hawaii. It's a lot more than just what you see on the TVs, like shows about Hawaii. There's the grass skirts and the coconut bras. I don't think it's not even part of that. That's more of like a stereotype.
Uh-huh.
Hula was a form because in ancient Hawaii, there was no written language before the British and American missionaries came. So kind of like the Native Americans, in order a way to communicate was a form of oral communication or dancing. And so that you communicated through dance, you passed on your family history and your, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And hula, it has a very, I would say, roller coaster relationship, or history. I would say, sorry, not relationship, where hula was widely practiced. A lot of people a lot of people think of hula and they think of women dancing, but in actuality, men in ancient Hawaii, men were the only ones that were able to dance hula.
Huh.
And then somewhere down the line,
Got mixed up with the stereotype, and then
then women started to dance. They were able to dance, and then, like you said, the stereotype came where hula is more of a woman thing. But in actuality, when villages would have hula performances where only the men dance, a high chief, or what do you call in Hawaiian language, ali'i, would come and pick out the best dancer, who most of the time was the best warrior of that village, to be in his army.
that's
So
cool.
a little bit of war passed with hula as well. But hula's great. It's it's a great form of exercise, and it's a way to keep me to keep in touch with my culture and my history. And hula has very much been that bridge for me to stay connected with my ancestors.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for about like 3 years now.
Okay.
Well, not professionally, but like
On and off.
on and off. I have hula dancers in my family, my sister included. But yeah, hula has a rich history. It's more than just the grass skirts.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said you showed me a text too about you doing like a drive community, or hang on, what was it? Something about food.
Oh yeah. So our Hula Halal, which
Yeah.
is
Let them know.
oh,
Tell them about
so
it. Yeah.
hi guys. If you don't remember, I'm Isaiah. So our Hula Halal or Hula School is actually having a food fundraiser, that we're actually selling Hawaiian food. So if you're interested, you can hit up our Hula Halal's Instagram page.
Which is
It's kind of long, so later on I'll write it down.
be in the links down below.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
The Instagram page is halal kale hoku kui kanani. So I'll write it down for you. Yeah.
I can't spell for shit.
But yeah, we're selling, a bunch of traditional Hawaiian food for sale.
She's hella making fun of me from a distance.
Hey, that's your wife. It's okay. But we'll be having selling traditional Hawaiian food and both the fusion Hawaiian food that we talked about earlier. And yeah, so if you're interested, hit the Instagram page up and they'll tell you more how to get involved and help us if you want to.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Give me a discount code so I can put it in this. Like, hey, Cersei Pro discount. Yeah.
I don't control that, but I'll ask.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for coming by, man.
Hey,
I really
thanks,
do
bro. I
appreciate
appreciate it.
I really do appreciate it.
Got you, bro.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, like it, share it with a friend, because your boy's trying to quit his day job. And I love you guys.